A new twist this morning for the country's most famous political dynasty.
I'm here to declare myself an independent candidate.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who entered the presidential race in April with a long-shot bid as a Democratic candidate, now embracing the role as a potential third-party spoiler.
The Democrats are frightened that I'm going to spoil the election for President Biden. Republicans are frightened that I'm going to spoil it for President Trump. The truth is, they're both right. My intention is to spoil it for both of them.
The controversial candidate facing an uphill climb, currently trailing far behind the frontrunners in both parties. But given he's polling at 14% in one recent survey, Kennedy's entry into a tight race could shift the dynamics just enough in key swing states to make a difference. The question is, for who? While he's been running as a Democrat, recent polls show his favorability is actually higher among Republicans. The Trump campaign calling Kennedy's candidacy nothing more than a vanity project for a liberal Kennedy to cash in on his family's name. National Democrats mostly silent so far about the candidate best known for his anti-vaccine advocacy and history of promoting ugly conspiracy theories. Kennedy suggesting his decision to run as an independent didn't come lightly.
It's very painful for me to let go of the party of my uncles, my father.
4 of Kennedy's siblings calling his candidacy dangerous to our country. President Kennedy's grandson, Jack Schlossberg, has endorsed President Biden and slammed his relative.
He's trading in on Camelot.
Later defending those comments here on Today.
You said he's using Camelot. He's essentially abusing the family name in a way.
I think the issues in this election are way too important for any of us to be distracted.
Hallie, let's talk about it, because when you were talking about this hypothetical race and how close it could be, how concerned, in particular, is President Biden right now, given that long-standing Kennedy name within the Democratic Party?
Listen, any third-party candidacy can be a total wild card here, Savannah. You know this. We don't have to look back that far to history to remember what happened with Ralph Nader in 2000, getting something like close to 100,000 votes in Florida, a state that Al Gore lost by only a few hundred, right? I mean, there is an impact in these very close races, potentially, for a third-party candidate to make a difference here. Specifically as it relates to RFK Jr., yes, there is that sort of Kennedy Democratic dynasty factor that plays a part here. It does seem like for Democrats, perhaps the bigger concern could be something like a no labels candidacy, a moderate getting into the race. President Biden just recently, in fact, said that could help the other guy. He issued that warning. For RFK Jr., those numbers that we just showed, yes, hypothetically, again, very close race if you're going to have President Biden and former President Trump, the two frontrunners here, go up against each other. But remember that RFK Jr. is polling better among Republicans. I think that's why you're seeing more of a full-throated response and criticism to this shift from RFK Jr. from the GOP specifically, Savannah.
One of those moments in politics that could be quite consequential in the end. Hallie, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.